Blade and Sorcery is a great VR combat experience full of exhilarating high-speed movements and battling against mages and swordsmen. But it can be better. So, you want Blade and Sorcery mods, but how do you get them? Since the Android software update that pretty much ended the fun, it's been difficult, but there are ways to download your favorite mods into Blade and Sorcery. Today, I'll be covering how to get these mods on both standalone Quest and PC VR. If you're on a MetaQuest 2 or 3 without a PC, all you need to do is head into Blade and Sorcery Nomad, then click on mods. The mods should load in after a minute, but when they do, click on the one you want and click install. When you load into the game, your mod should be in either the book or the spell roster. The issue with standalone mods is that there aren't as many awesome mods as there are on the PC side of things. Now with PC VR, it is a bit more complicated, but it's completely worth it. You can install mods manually, but I'll only be covering how to install them with a mod manager. Head to the top link in the description. This should take you to Nexus Mods. In the search bar on the top right, type in the word Vortex. This is the mod manager we will be using to install our mods the File Explorer freeway. Please do not click on any button or link that I do not. This could easily get you a virus. Next, scroll down a little and click on Files. Under Main Files, there should be a button that says Manual Download. This is the latest version of the mod manager. It is going to ask you to have some dependencies downloaded. These are needed to run the mod manager. You'll need at least Windows 10 or 11 and a Microsoft plugin called .NET. If you have Windows, click on the link that says .NET. It will ask you where to install the files, choose the location you want to install, and click Save. Double click on this file and click Install. Please do not worry, this is an official Microsoft plugin. Go back to Nexus and install Vortex. Click on Slow Download if you do not have a paid subscription. When the download is started, you might need to wait a while, but it is completely worth it. When the file is installed, double click it and click Install. Make sure that the checkbox that says Run Vortex is blue, then click Finish. When it opens, it may ask you to authorize your account. When it does, click Authorize. This will open a browser tab that asks you to authorize your Nexus account to log into Vortex. Click Authorize and head on to Vortex. On the left, you should see a tab titled Games, then in the search bar, type in the Blade and Sorcery. Head over to Blade and Sorcery, then click Manage. If it asks you to find your pathway manually, go over to Steam or Meta and find Blade and Sorcery in your library. If you're on Steam, click the gear icon on the right, then hover over Manage and click on Browse Local Files. On the top of your screen, copy this pathway. Now go back to Nexus Mods and paste this into the pathway bar. Then click Open. If you're on Oculus, go to your library, find Blade and Sorcery, then click the 3 dots on the right of the game. Click on Details, then copy the location folder. Now go back to Vortex and paste this into the pathway bar. Then click Open. Now your Blade and Sorcery Mods Manager is set up and ready to use. To install mods, go back to Nexus Mods on your browser. Then find the mod you want and click Vortex. If it has any dependencies, install those first by clicking on them, clicking Vortex, and clicking Slow Download if you do not have a paid subscription. If all dependencies have been installed, you can repeat the steps with your desired mod. It should say Open in Vortex. When you launch into Vortex, click on Downloads, and then you'll see your download. When your mod is installed, come to the Mods tab, and it'll either say Enabled, Disabled, or Never Installed. If it says Enabled, you're good. You can launch into the game, and your mod should work. Just make sure when you launch into the game, you click this little orange launch. If it says Disabled, just click on it. It should turn green and say Enabled. That's how you know it's working. If it says Never Installed, just click on it. It will start installing up here. When it turns green and says Enabled, you're good. Even after you install it, if it says it's disabled, just click it. It should turn green and say Enabled. You're good to go. When you launch into the game, just make sure you click this orange launch up here. And then that should do it for the tutorial. If you did enjoy this tutorial, please subscribe. We are on the way to 1,000 subscribers. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments or join my Discord server. If you have any recommendations for games I should showcase on the channel, let me know. That'll be it for this tutorial. This has been Aiden Under Pressure, and I hope you have a great day. Happy modding.